watts in a wire, but also open another browser and run W7 Hotel United on his channel. Subscribe to both. Thumbs up. You know what to do. We're going to get that algorithm all sorted out, but you don't have to choose. We don't want you to choose. You actually help us reach more folks by opening up two browsers and just let them run. We don't want you to choose. Jump back and forth. You actually help us reach more folks by opening up two browsers and just let them run. And then jump back and forth in the chat like a crazy monkey. How you doing today, Alex? How are you? Just let them run.
Hold on.
And then jump back and forth in the chat like a crazy monkey.
Okay.
Just let them run.
Hold on. Yes.
And then jump back and forth in the chat like a crazy monkey.
Oh,
Freak
yeah.
me out a
Okay.
little bit, man.
Oh, yes.
Hello.
I know.
Yes,
now it's good. I'm sorry.
That's okay. Like, am I freaked me out? Freaked me out a little bit, man. In my mind. That's okay.
Oh, yes.
When it starts coming back, I'm like, is it in my head for real? Like, am I thinking
doing
this?
Good. I can't complain.
Am I losing my mind?
See why.
Anyway, how are you today, sir?
I think we're good. No, I'm doing good. You're doing good. I can't complain.
Good.
Okay, I see why.
Hello there, Marty. And hello and good evening to everyone. We're gathering here. This started about a month ago. This is, and I met Alex more than a month ago now. We did an interview and told his story on the channel. And it's one of the most watched videos I have. I don't have a ton, but I have over 100. And it's in the top tier. You're in the top 3 most watched videos, that conversation we had. And it's really cool.
Very nice. So are you listening to me? Well,
I'm just hearing you here now. It's fine.
Okay, that's good. Yeah, because I'm actually have to turn off my microphone here on my live stream.
Okay.
So welcome everybody. And we got a good news today.
Oh, okay. Turn that off.
Very good day today.
Well, let's talk about it. Yeah, we're going to do a couple things. It's a pretty casual gathering here, and I was going to tell the story about how we all have come together. And I talked to Alex. Got to take Marty off there. He got stuck on the screen there. We'll come back to the chat in a second here. Yeah, play around in both chats if you will, but no harm. We don't want to compete. This isn't about competition. We're trying to spread the word, and we've been fortunate to have other people join in this simulcast. So Alex is taking this stream here and sending it out across his channel. Other folks have done that too, and we appreciate that. And so the Spirit of Radio kind of grew out of a segment that I was doing on Saturday mornings. Feel good stuff, stories where we can feel good about it. And, you had an Elmer, somebody came and helped you, whatever. You got your dad's call sign, these sorts of stories. And then Alex and I started talking about, there must be something we can do together. Sure, we could get on the air together and take calls together. And that's cool. And then, we kind of found this purpose. We we found Phill. Actually, you had been helping Phill on your channel and talking about Phill before I met you. And then when we finally did meet, we thought we would come together and figure out something to do. And so we've joined together on Wednesday nights. The stream's dedicated to helping amateur radio operators in need. And we have our first friend, our first case, if you will, is Phill. He's known as Papa Phill to his family and friends. Alex, how did you meet Phill? Why don't you set that up and how you met him?
Okay, well, good. Actually, I see that Papa Phill or Phill Ross. The FCC recognized him as Phill Ross.
Yeah.
American Broadway Papa Romeo, but the family called him Papa Phill. And I wanted to say hello to him, also to Eric, a very valuable friend that has been in this campaign with us, working hard. Also, Kilo 4 Lima Echo November is there, and Paul, Judel in Suriname, and Todd in Kentucky, and Bob. So it was this day, actually the 15th of January this year. I was calling CQ as normally, and I had this pilot, and I hear this guy, America Broadway Papa Romeo. So I told him, America Bravo Papa Romeo, you're 5'9". He was very strong. And I always check people QRZ page all the time. So I had his QRZ page open when he told me, I want you to look at my QRZ page and tell me, what you think about it. And of course, I stopped the pilot right there and I watched the video. And I said, wow. And I told him, man, I'm sorry about you. But if there is anything that I could do to help you out, he told me, whatever you do, you can spread the word and try to help me out to find a kidney. And I said, well, I'm going to do that every day from now on. And I think I never missed a day without mentioning him since that day, the 15th of January. And well, you actually contacted me for my interview. We talked. We became good friends. We're buddies right now. Okay. And you have the idea to do this together, the spirit of the radio, and have both of the channels live streaming at the same time. And well, I actually like that. And here we are. We are actually, we're going to announce something today that it will be good for the radio community. And I hope everybody participate on it. But I like the way that you talk. So go ahead and talk to that microphone. Like you to tell the good things.
Oh, we're going to talk. We're going to send a message to our Spanish-speaking audience too, because that's an important to be able to spread out beyond, our country, to reach other people. So yeah, we started doing this thing 3 weeks ago, and it's not the sexiest thing. We want to maybe bring in some people to do some juggling tricks or sing songs. We'll figure out what we're going to do. And it's heavy content. We've talked to someone who's given
my man was wearing this,
kidney, who's donated a kidney. And Phil's in need of a living donor. That's the thing about Phil's situation. And we'll share the video a little bit. So for you who may be new, if you're new to my channel, 100 watts in a wire, please put new in the chat. Same with Alex's channel. Just look up W7HU and you'll find Alex's channel. Subscribe to both. Keep two browsers open. Just let them roll and dip in and out of the chat. You're going to see the same people there. It's kind of fun. And if anybody is streaming this out with us, let us know in the chat too. That'd be cool.
Yes, I see that Kilo 40 Mike on November is live streaming. Actually, I opened 3 browsers.
Three browsers.
Your channel.
Yes.
Channel. Of course, I hit the like button in the 3 of us, even in mine.
I'm going to go and open up another browser. I'll do that right after I get to Phill, play Phil's video here. And then we'll come back and talk a little bit more about that. We're going to give away a battery box that was donated by a ham who made the box and also donated one of his kidneys. We're going to announce the next prize and tell you how to get it and all that stuff. But let's the spirit of radio now wants to introduce you to the person we're trying to help. This is a ham radio operator since 1971. He's become a friend. We're trying to watch him and hopefully root along with him as we raise awareness. Let me go over here to the video. But thank you guys. Let me know if you're new in the chat, and welcome to everybody on all of these channels that are going out. All right, here it is, Papa Phill. Let's go back here. And I can take us out of here, Alex, if you want to run. That's good too.
My dad has been diagnosed with end-stage renal failure, which means his kidney is failing.
The goal is to find a living donor for my father.
Without a living kidney donor, I will be in dialysis within 5 to 6 months. My name is Phill Ross. Grew up in Northwest Detroit. My mother was born in Detroit. My grandparents were from Russia. We are a Detroit area family. It's always felt like home.
Phill and I have been married 40 years in August. Phill is the most dependable person I have ever met.
I grew up bleeding maize and blue, as they say. Every Saturday morning was football games on the couch with my dad in the fall.
He's always there for the people in his life, no matter what. Anyone who has him in his life is very fortunate.
I'm in Brandon's video. Da, 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 da.
Greatest grandpa in the world.
This year, we took a trip to Utah to see the beautiful monuments. And at high altitudes, I noticed I was running out of breath quite easily. Just out of the blue, things got worse. And that I was going to have to be on dialysis if I don't get a transplant within 5 to 6 months.
You're hooked to a machine for 12 plus hours a week. Apparently you get really sick, really hurt your immune system. You don't get better on dialysis. You just slowly get worse.
It's not healing, it's maintenance and management, and we want my dad to heal. Without a living donor, it's very likely my dad would spend years on a transplant list, on dialysis, instead of visiting with his grandchildren, potential future grandchildren.
We just want to be a family, and unfortunately, we live 2,000 miles apart. When you see my dad playing with the kids, it is the sweetest thing in the world.
If he's on dialysis, we won't be with the kids as much as we want to.
It's life, and I just want to live it.
If my dad doesn't find a living kidney donor, we don't know what that will look like.
I can't imagine life without my dad, and a living kidney donor gives him the gift of life.
Thank you for watching this video.
Please go to our website, www.papaphilcan.com, and sign up to get your blood tested today. Thank you.
All right. Very good. Very good. All right. And later on, we'll meet Cameron. We're going to give away the battery box. Oops. No. Am I up? There we go. You're up. You're up. Good. Yeah, we're going to give away the battery box here in just a little bit. I think I need to turn this down. Thank you all for being here tonight. And how's the chat looking over in your side? We're seeing the same people. It's wonderful.
Oh, yeah.
Here's a message from Papa Phill, my daughter Tracy, that you see in the video, who lives in Colorado, is going to be visiting us here in Michigan tomorrow. Very excited. Well, awesome. Papa Phill getting to see his daughter. He's got 2 children, 2 grandchildren. And that's great. And I don't think he would mind us telling this story. We had a little bit of hope. Yesterday, Alex and I received an email from Phill, and he had been contacted about a potential available kidney. And so there was hope. I think you could feel the energy, like, oh, wow.
I was very excited. I was very excited. Actually, I told my wife, hey, see, this is happening. Maybe we got, maybe not, but she was, oh, wow, that's great.
That certainly doesn't matter where it comes from.
Oh, yeah.
He thinks that could come from a ham. It could very well come from a ham. But so we go through the day, and we're trying to keep tabs on Phill, and, just to kind of follow along what's going on. And unfortunately that, it didn't work out. It wasn't meant to be for him this time around, which is, and a lot of this, I think we're trying to keep each other positive and these streams positive. It's pretty heavy stuff. And so I know it's a disappointment for him. And, for us, it's sort of like, damn, it's one of those moments. But I know it's heavier for Phill, who I consider to be, with all respect, this is kind of short time, it's kind of getting late, and we're doing everything we can. Speaking of Alex, I want to thank some of the ham radio news folks who came out and who've picked up the press release. And, of course, we're trying to push it out there to as many people as we can. I'd love to see it get in every club. There's meant to be 2,000 ham radio clubs in the country. They have newsletters, that kind of stuff. And it would be really cool if we could get this message to them. It's just, there's no one space that holds. The league has a website with some stuff, but it may not have everything. So we're kind of pushing it out. There's people behind the scenes and behind Alex and myself trying to push this message out while we're out here doing this and looking to teach you and raise awareness about it. But Amateur Radio Newsline, I believe they're going to run a piece this week So thank you to them, and that's a big one. Southgate Amateur Radio News, that's in the UK. They pick up the story. CQ Magazine has posted that on their website in their news. Nuts and Volts, which is a magazine I don't know if many of you know about, but it's the oldest electronics magazine in the country. And they picked it up, and they have apparently 20,000 people on that list. So that's a feel-good thing. You told me Jason mentioned it today on Ham Radio 2.0. We appreciate anything anybody can do in the YouTube world. Alex and I are on the smaller side of that thing and doing just fine. Happy together to be doing this and have similar size stations, but there are some big ones out there, and anybody who can just pass the news from that press release, that would be really helpful. You just need one, and it is really like finding the needle in the haystack here. It's, Ham Talk Live also announced it last week. ICQ Podcast also in the UK mentioned it. So I think we're doing okay getting the word out among the ham radio operators. Now we're going to give away in a little while a battery box. Do you want to address the Spanish-speaking audience and just tell them what we're up to? Whatever you want to do, Alex. I just want to keep them in the loop.
Okay, that's good. And okay, bueno, buenas noches ahí a la comunidad hispana que está escuchándonos en estos momentos. Estamos nuestro amigo Christian K0STH Tango Hotel y yo por acá, W7HU. Esta noche vamos a tener el ganador de la caja de batería que el amigo Eric, K0STH Hotel Whisky Delta, hizo, y bueno, pues está donando por la causa de Phill. Quiero decirle a todos ustedes que, bueno, se ha hecho bastante progreso. Se mandó un press release, una carta para publicación, y bueno, pues se está publicando en bastantes lugares. Lamentablemente el amigo Phill, Phill, en el día de ayer fue a tratar de conseguir un kidney, ¿no? Un riñón que estaba disponible, pero por alguna razón u otra no pudo ser, cuestiones de macheo y eso, y entonces pues nada, aquí seguimos en la lucha. Y bueno, hoy le vamos a decir a ustedes lo del evento que tenemos especial. Después que hagamos el draw del ganador, le voy a comentar lo del evento especial. Así que back to you, Christian.
Okay.
And yeah, I was telling them, about what's going on with Phill and everything. And I told them that after we do the draw today, we're going to announce the special event, and we're going to talk a little bit about it. I wanted to tell them in Spanish as well.
Excellent. Yeah, we will stop at every time it's appropriate to talk to the Spanish-speaking audience. That's great. Let's see. Cameron left us a note. Okay. Okay, so he says he stopped responses so we don't get some duplicates. That's okay. I think he's on his way home. He's another one lost. He's he does his police officer work where he lives, and lost a friend of his this week. So we're thinking about him too. That's tough. He's dealing with loss of a friend and colleague there. Yes. So the battery box, we should talk about that. Oh, also I wanted to mention, if you want to, I know you guys, everybody who's watching here, and it's not thousands of people, and that's okay. But even if you're watching now or later after this post, if you want a copy of the press release, I'd like to give you Bob's name and call sign. Bob is November United 3 Quebec, right? Isn't that
yes?
Bob? Okay.
Yes. And in fact, he's doing a great job.
Yeah, he's in the chat right now. He's pushing it out there like a madman. He's trying to get this out there. He said, "What do you want to do?" I said, "I wanted to get in every club in the country," and it's 2,000 clubs in there.
What is his title? Because he got a title.
What did he call himself? He's in the chat. I saw him in the chat. But Bob, something about the liaison. It's French. You say liaison.
Whatever deal with Bob, He's a very interesting guy. He's a guy who make you smile, you know. And when I press my little tiny Alex, he smiled like crazy, and I love when he starts smiling
Yeah,
like that.
that
He
is
made
great.
my day every day. Just play that for him.
There's his call sign, Bob. November United 3 Quebec. But he's handling some of the media for this. And if you need a copy of the press release, Bob's got them all. If you wanted to talk to Alex, myself, go through Bob as we go. That'd be cool. He's in the chat, so if you have any questions, here he is. He is called the Media Relations Liaison. So at HQ, he's getting the business cards made up of that. Okay, so who else we have there? We want to hello to Ben. Good to see you, Ben. Open up 2 streams tonight. Open up actually 3 streams. There's 3 streams. And anybody who's sending this out right now, go ahead and open up their thing and support them because they're supporting us and the broader reach. Phill was told by his doctors and that team that social media was probably going to be his best bet for finding a living donor. Now, this is something different. This is kind of like social. This is not quite, I don't know what you'd call this, but it's live streaming emergency communications. I don't know what you call it. It's kind of new stuff here, Alex.
Yes, I know.
It's
I see
wacky.
that we have a bunch of friends there that I see there are on both of the channels. We have talked Kilo Yankee 4 Tango, which actually, if we have to make an award for the best,
He's a champion.
yeah, champion, he will get that award. In John Morelli, who actually talked to me, and Edgar, Edgar the dancer, the guy
Yeah,
that
yeah.
always dance on the Saturdays, he's watching there. And both Stacy, Kilo Bravo 5 Romeo Uniform Romeo, also watching there. And Bob, Kilo Charlie 3 Quebec Echo Italy, as well as Udell in Suriname, South America.
Beautiful.
And Eric as well. Well, thank you to all of the guys, and thank you. Please make sure you hit the like button in both of the channels.
Yeah.
Okay. And that will help us to going through the algorithm, right?
Yeah, that's the thing. Even if you don't like it, I always chuckle when there's 1 thumbs down. And I just laugh because the algorithm just sees that as somebody interacting with your content, and it doesn't count as a bad. I just think it's funny. But who's giving the thumbs up? I mean, the thumbs down with 2 hams like us out here trying to raise awareness to help a ham in need, and somebody gives a thumb. I think it's ridiculous and funny at the same time. Now the battery box, I just put that in there. I don't think you can enter right now. I think it's closed. What I really should have done is just put the website there, because there's important information here. I'll just do it alone on this one here. papaphilcan.com/AB8PR. That's his call sign. And at that website, I can pull it up real quick here too, I think. Let me check it out and show you how you can enter every day. This was something that Alex came up with. For me, I'm like, just enter 1 time. And he's like, no, we want to have them go there every day. I was like, yeah, you're right. You're right.
Oh, yeah.
Right again. This is the website you'll come to. And you can see the enter now. And we're going to have a new prize. Soon we're going to give it away. We're going to talk to Cameron in a little bit. And but this is where you come here every day. And you can enter. This is a little bit of honey, a little bit of the sweet taste we talked about last night, Alex. That little, so good. So you bring them in, and then they can go to the battery box, enter to win. As of tomorrow, this will be changed over, and we have a new prize. I'll talk about that in just a few minutes. More important, though, when you get to the website, there you see Phill and his handsome son. It talks about Phil's story. It says, give life, be a donor. You can learn how to do that, how to get tested. You see the video, and we'll talk about the challenge here next, because I thought that was a brilliant, simple way to help raise awareness through the Papa Phill challenge. Remind me so I don't forget that one, Alex.
Okay.
And so you just see, look at this little baby. Look at the little baby. I think this must be the young man that's 6 now. Is this the one, Phill? It just turned 6, I think, last weekend. That's something else right there.
Oh, yeah.
And you can become a donor. All this information about Phill, how to do this, is all there. And it's important stuff. It just takes one person. You can get tested. Simple things you can do right now. The little bit of tastes good thing is 2 things that you can do. Number one, you could take the video of Phill, that YouTube video that we watched here a little bit ago, and you can post that to your QRZ page. Now, Alex, talk about why that works and why that's something that people want to do. I mean, you can do it English and Spanish if you like, and I'll pull up my webpage and your QRZ page, and we'll take a look at what we did. But talk about how that came to be, posting the video on your QRZ page.
Oh yeah, and the idea was actually the idea wasn't mine. I mean, my idea was to create the challenge after I saw this guy who did that.
Mm-hmm.
His call sign is Echo America 6 Alpha Delta Oscar. He is in the Balearic Island. A guy which is, 1,000 miles away. He doesn't speak English. He's in Spanish speaking. He's from Spain. He decided to put Papa Phill video on his QRZ page just because he called DX, and the people, he's a DX station, and the people will see his QRZ page. And he said, well, I put it in. He told me, Alex, see what I did? I put Papa Phill on it. And they said, wow, that is a great idea. Let's do a Papa Phill challenge. So from now on, everybody that I'll know, I'll tell them, do you have Papa Phill into the thing? And the cool thing is, actually, there is a guy from Miami area, Kilo 4 Alpha Bravo X-Ray, Mike. He has Papa Phill on his QRZ page as well. I checked his QRZ page. No, you gotta look at it. It's Kilo 4 Alpha Bravo X-Ray. Alpha Bravo X-Ray.
Not a contest. You can tell I typed too slow.
You see? He's from Miramar, Florida. Okay, what happened is you're not logging into QRZ. That's why.
Oh, I'm not? Oh.
You're not logging.
Oh.
You gotta log in.
I'll have to fix that. I'll fix that. Go ahead. I'll fix it. You continue.
And then, the fact that Mike is very close to me, but it's so far because we have skip of propagation and we don't have a terrestrial propagation. So I'm never going to be able to talk to him in 20 meter, and basically in 20 meter, and maybe in 40 meter with propagation up and up, locally. I will be able to talk to him, but he's able to track me and you, and he actually joined us on the Papa Phill challenge, and that's amazing.
Yeah, it is.
People from Spain, people in Suriname, people in even in Africa, they have Papa Phill challenge on it.
This is so easy to do, and it's so simple, and the logic of it is just staggering when you think about how many people will look up your call sign. And this is free. It's almost like free advertising, really. I mean, we're not selling anything here, but hope. But there it is. That's on Alex's page. You saw mine. And so a challenge from me and Alex would be to take the link, which I can go ahead and put it in here, and do it. And when you do it, let us know who you are. It's so easy to do. And I can walk you through that. We can walk through that process. I know it's not the easiest thing, but here comes the website. Let me go ahead and, the video. Go ahead and put this in here. So put this on your QRZ page. All right, it's in the chat there. And I don't know if I can post that on yours, but if somebody could post that video on Alex's, I'll try it. Let me see if it worked. I tried, just sent it on Alex's page. But what you can do is, it is, oh yeah, okay. I'll just put it in his chat as well. Cool. All right. Now I'm a little stuck in here. There we go. All right. There we go. Glad I didn't have any, risque sites up. I still might. I don't know. All right. So I think what we should do is maybe give away. You want to give away the battery box?
Yeah, but before we give away, I want
Yes.
to do a special thanks, Eric. Well, let's talk 3 minutes about Eric.
3
Eric
minutes.
has a tremendous story. And actually, he just told me that March is the month of the kidney awareness.
Okay, good. That's great to
cool.
know.
Yeah.
We're new
And-
at this stuff.
Oh, yes. And actually, you know that Eric is actually a kidney donor,
Mm-hmm.
And he's there. He works every day. And
He climbs telephone poles, Alex. He said within a month's time he was climbing again.
wow. And then imagine that he did it. He's here with us, and he's a living example of,
Mm-hmm.
that there is nothing wrong with that. It just didn't have to be the match, and and it's good. And he's having a healthy life and a good life, and it's actually helping people here in the U.S. He helped me, and he helped Udell, and I mean, he helped everybody. He's a guy who actually is a good man.
Yeah.
Those are the kind of people that we need. So
That is the
if people
spirit
are-
of radio.
yeah, if the people are scared to do something, just look at him, ask him.
And it's fair to be afraid of this. When you don't know something, that's kind of when you're afraid. That's when you don't understand. And so we'll have to have Eric come back on one time, maybe next week, talk a little bit more about what it's like, what the process is like, and how you heal, and why it's all right. Getting tested is it's a pretty rigorous test from what I'm learning here. You've got to check off a lot of boxes. And sometimes people are finding that themselves are not that healthy, even though they don't qualify. So they're catching sometimes some health risk in themselves when they go to get tested. And sometimes they find it early, and that's a good thing, that kind of thing. But yeah, that is it's a special person. Last week we talked to somebody who received a kidney and is doing better. About 3 months in, we talked to him last week. It was nice. So we're just trying to raise awareness. That's kind of our job here. So if you do this or have done putting the QRZ on your QRZ page, putting that video up, let us know that if you've done that. I don't know how you want how do you want him to do it? Just say yes. If you've done it, do it. I'll look up your call right here. We'll see it.
Yes,
It's a challenge. We will.
Yeah, we can put the like I do all the time when I'm live streaming. I put the people's QRZ page on it, and
Mhm.
always a pleasure to see the surprise that the people have Papa Phill video on it. That surprised me. That is amazing.
Yeah.
I think it's time for the goodies.
You want to give away the goodies?
Oh yeah!
All right. Happy dance. You got our music, right?
Bring the young kid over here.
All right. Let's bring a good technical mind in with us here. Hey, Cameron, look at him. He's kind of like a secret ops out there.
Good evening, guys.
No.
How are you?
Hold on.
Oh, here we go. His music. They shouldn't laugh as much when we dance, Alex. They laugh too much. Hey, check this out. This came in. Well, remember this call. We'll write that down. We'll check it out. W7HU-Alex. We'll check that one out, Alex. But thank you, John, for doing that. Appreciate that. And there are instructions on how to place that video on the Papa Phill site. So go and check that out. How you doing tonight, sir? You're out there dealing with some stuff on the personal side. We are sorry for your loss.
Appreciate it, guys. Been a hard one. Real close, real close, buddy. And tragically, he was killed in a car accident on an ATV. He was hit T-boned on an ATV, and we hope he was killed instantly. So that's what we hope for. So,
Jeez.
yeah, 32 years old and left behind 3 kids. So,
wow.
Oh no.
what a shame. So we're tough day today, and it'll be a tough day tomorrow because we're having the The viewing was the day and the funeral service is tomorrow. So
Okay.
yeah.
Well, yeah, that's tough. Yeah, tough for his wife. Definitely.
Yeah,
tough.
definitely.
We got another one here we got to check. Let's see. I got to get my pen out. These people are surprising me tonight. I'll grab my pencil. We got another one to look up here. It is, where did he go? All right. We're going to look up Kilo X-Ray 4TQ. And the other one was W1JGM. We'll look up those in just a little bit. So Cameron is responsible for collecting. He's sort of the repository, the place where everybody goes to put in their, their entry into the drawing. How many did we end up with this time?
So this time we ended up with 164.
Cool.
So when I show my screen, it'll show 165, but that's because we start at column number 2. So instead of, row number 2 we start at instead of column number 2. So 2 through 165 gives us 164.
Right on. Okay, so we need to break that record next time, Alex. Now we've set a new goal for ourselves. Thank you for that, Cameron. We'll keep that. I'm gonna write that down too. We want to be.
And I stopped the responses a little bit. Well, when we were in the when you started the show, I stopped the responses, so it was a little after 8.
Understood. How soon can we open them back up after we pick this winner? Will it take a lot to get set up? Like maybe tomorrow morning?
I'm gonna have to get with Papa Phil's website, gentlemen. That does his website, and send him a new link. And once I send him a new link, we can hammer it down again.
Right on. All right, cool. I'm going to put that website again in the chat. And so you'll have to share your screen, right? Is that what we need to do?
Yep. Let's see here.
Let's see if this works.
Share video. Okay. Don't show these tips again. Okay. My entire screen. Uh-oh. I don't want to share my audio. There we go. There. Can you see my screen?
Not yet.
No, I see it here. I think I have to add it for you, but let me go ahead and do that. Let me see what happens when I do that.
That's great.
There we go. Everybody see that? Okay.
So as we can see, number 2, we go down, draw the responses, everybody that's put in. And we go down to 165. So I'm going to come over here to my little random number program. You see our minimum number is 2. Our maximum number is 165. And then when you guys tell me to hit generate, I'll hit generate and I'll pop a number up.
Let's count down. Let's count from 5 to 0. 5,
4, 3, 2, 1.
82.
Number 82.
So, let's see who's number 82.
Number 82. Number 82 is the winner. Kilo Delta 9, Queen Yankee Lima.
So, I believe, Alex, are you going to be in charge of getting in touch with him?
Eric will be sending the stuff, but we got the thing. Let me just write down this over here, and it's good to know.
Yep.
That's great. That's great. Congratulations. What's the first name? Do we know?
Jacob. Jacob.
That J-O-J-A-C-O-B?
Yep.
I don't know if Jacob is around here. That'll be pretty neat if he will be here. We would like to congratulate him.
There he is, Jacob. Kilo Delta 9, Quebec Yankee Lima.
Oops. Don't
You want to look him up on? You want to look him up on QRZ?
Yes, I want to look up several people on QRZ. Congratulations to Jacob. Thank you for entering. Everybody will be able to enter hopefully sometime tomorrow. And you can do that once a day all the way up until we figure it out. What we're going to do, 2 weeks in between?
I believe we're going to do 1 week because we have more
Oh, more prizes are coming.
Prices coming in and stuff. So I believe 1 week is good.
Terre Haute, Indiana. I know very well where that's at.
There he
Very
is.
cool. There's his QSL card, and he's got Papa Phil's
And I
website.
know him. I talked to him.
Good. Juliet
See,
out for
he
Kilo
got
Extra.
Papa Phil right there. Ha
Jake.
Awesome.
He likes to be called Jake. Okay, Jake.
Okay.
Good. I'll correct that.
Okay.
Sounds good. I'm going to stop sharing my screen here.
Okay, very well.
There we go. Now I'll come back on the video here. There we go.
Wow,
So,
amazing.
there's that. So I will, after the meeting here, actually, I'll email you guys the information. I'll email to Eric as well. And then when you guys, because I'm going to get off here, when you guys jump on and tell me what the next giveaway is, I'll get the thing made. I'll get with Papa Phil's website admin, and we'll get it added.
We got it. We got it right now. We're going to let me get back and find myself. I got to find myself, Alex. I've lost myself. That's the worst feeling. Here's a new prize, guys, and we really want to set a new goal here. New goal. Okay, we had 164 entries. You can enter once a day.
Mm-hmm.
And courtesy of W7UDI, Steve, W7UDI in the Pacific Northwest, he is going to give away a Yaesu FT65R/E. This is an HT radio. So that's the next one in the queue. I'll leave it on the screen there for Cameron. He might want to write that down and do his thing. But that's the next prize there. Yes. 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 Congratulations to Jake. That's awesome. Now we're going to go and look up a couple of folks who have posted here. We got Kilo X-Ray. I'll type it in here. Kilo X-Ray 4, and then I'll let you go, Cameron. Sorry, I know you got stuff to do.
No, you're good. I got time.
Okay. Let's see. There it is. Benjamin Butler. Big Ben. Big Ben's putting it down. He's in Tennessee. I think he's a prince there or something. I don't know what they call the.
Well, thank you, Benjamin. Thank you so much, Ben.
We appreciate that. That's all you have to do. It's so simple. And you've kind of seen the video. You watch the video, you know. Phil's been vetted, so it's not like, you know. And the one thing that's important, I know, for Alex and myself is that everybody who's checking this out, we're not accepting the donations directly. So if somebody gives away a 7,300, it doesn't come to me. It doesn't come to Alex. We're not touching it, and we don't want anybody's money. So we're not set up to be a fiduciary agent here to take in money, you know. And that's, as we go along, we may meet people who need funds. They would be setting up their own kind of GoFundMe page or whatever else. But Alex and I are not seeking financial donations here. So we're trying to stay as
what we
out
want
of the way.
What we want to do is just spread the word about Papa Phill. What we want is a hero donor. That's what we want. Okay.
We want to find a donor. Here's the other one. Here's the other one, guys. John. John is Whiskey 1 Juliet Golf Mike. He is in Connecticut. He's checked into the 100 watts in a wire net. He talks to Steve quite a bit. And there's the video. Very simple to do. If you've done this tonight, we'd like to look up your call sign because this is kind of fun. And it's so simple. It's such a that's the thing. These things that are so simple become really beautiful gestures because it just makes sense. And if you're an active ham, you're on the air, you're checking into nets, people are looking you up. And at some point, they're going to be like, what is this Papa Phill thing? And maybe we find the one. If nothing else, we're just going to raise more awareness. Anybody else want to do it? And again, open up 2 browsers and support both of these channels. You don't have to pick between one. Splash in the chat on both of them. We love it. Go ahead and like and subscribe. Alex and I are not competing. That's the kind of core of the friendship here, is as we're not competing.
Exactly.
It feels good too, doesn't it?
We're not here to compete. We're here to spread the word. We're here to have people informed of what's going on with the spirit of the radio, And talking about spirit of the radio, we have a very, very good news and very good information that we're going to share. And of course, Cameron is part of that team. The team we always talk that we have a team behind, and people like Cameron that have been helping, even if they're not being seen. Like you and me, we are the the face of this. But
unfortunately, they should be more attractive faces.
my ugly face,
Yeah,
they'll
right.
see my ugly face, and I'm a little bit beat up today with the allergy and what's going on.
Yeah.
But, I wanted to thank all of the guys that are helping us. Talking Rick, Kilo Zero Romeo India Charlie, K4 Lima Echo November, Bob, November United 3 Queen, Cameron and 4 KOP, and 3 Bravo Alpha Sierra, Brian, okay, and Kilo Delta 2 Hotel Whiskey Delta, Eric, and I don't know if I missed any other one.
Did we get Cameron? He's right here, like looking at us. So we need to make sure we get Cam in there. Good.
Oh, and Paul, Kilo Charlie 7, Sierra Echo. Okay, Paul, also doing a.
Now, these are folks that we're meeting with every week. I'll add Steve to it because Steve's kind of out on my team. He'll be running and stuff like that. He's donated. So thank you to him as well. But there is that group of people that are meeting, and Alex and I have probably been meeting every day for the last whatever, if not every day, every other day.
Yeah,
and it's good. It's just
tomorrow and the day after tomorrow, like always. I'm gonna send the link, and we're gonna be meeting in private, like always. But there is a lot of job that we have to do.
And I'm going to send a link on that front there, Alex, not to cut you off. And then you might want to say that in Spanish, but the Spirit of Radio, there's a web on the 100 Watts in a Wire web page. There's a page. I just put it in the chat, and I'll go and send it over on Alex's page too. If you want to help, if you have a special skill set, if you've got something laying around that you may donate for a giveaway, something in good enough shape that we feel good about giving to somebody, we don't want to put them through a lot of work to have to fix it and that kind of stuff. But there's a link in both chats now, and hopefully we'll send that out to Justin. And thank you to Justin too, who's been sending this out on his channel. But if there's something on there, you have a question, you like to donate, that's a link where you can get some more information, and somebody on the team will get back to you. Go ahead, Alex. Did you want to? And Cameron, if you got to go, just wave at me. And
I wanted to say that Kilo Charlie 3 Queen Echo Italy, he wants us to check his keywords page. If you can check his page, Kilo Charlie 3 Quebec Echo Italy. He just, I believe he has a Papa Phill challenge on it.
Give me that one more time. I'm sorry, I wasn't ready, Alex. Kilo. What's his name?
Kilo Charlie 3 Quebec Echo Italy. Bob.
Put this up on the screen here. Oops.
So while you're pulling that up, I just got an email from Papa Phill saying the guy's ready. Once I get him the link, it'll be ready to go. So I'm gonna go in and finish my dinner here in a little bit, and then I will get the link off to him, and hopefully it'll be up and ready to go tomorrow.
Excellent.
Wow.
So tomorrow morning, you guys can start entering to win the HT-Yaesu radio. I'll give you more details on that in a second. Cameron, thanks for all you do, man. We appreciate you working behind the scenes and keeping all the tech side up for us.
No problem.
And we'll see
Alex,
you in yet another Zoom meeting.
Yes, definitely. Alex or Christian.
Yeah.
I have seemed to have lost what's his name's email? Eric's email. I don't remember what it is. So if you guys could send that to me, that would be fantastic. I know he sent me emails, but I can't find them.
You mean Eric, Kilo Delta 2 Hotel Whiskey Delta?
Yeah, please.
Okay, he's here. He's in the chat. So if Eric, if you'll send Cam an email, that'd be cool.
Awesome. And then I'll get you guys this information, and we'll go from there.
Good deal. Enjoy your dinner, brother. We appreciate you.
Thanks, you guys. Have a good night.
Okay. All right. Okay. Here's Robert or Bob or Bobby or Rob. Let's see what he likes. Look at that. Hams helping hams. Beautiful. Feels good to see that. It's really taken off. The simplicity of it is just like, it's so cool to me that it's so easy to do, and it's at the expense of QRZ. They're paying the bill. Well, we're paying as subscribers, I suppose. So we'll just put whatever we want on our page. But there it is.
That's good, man.
It's so easy. I'm so happy, and can't wait to your DX friend who came up with this idea. So easy and simple.
Actually, you want to check his QRZ page?
Yes.
Echo America 6 Alpha Delta Oscar.
Boom. Is that Tony?
That's Tony. Yeah.
There
Tony
he is.
in the Balearic Island, in the Mallorca Islands. See?
This is the man we can credit with coming up with the easiest thing that you could possibly do to help another man in need. Big thanks to Tony.
Yep. He's in the Balearic Island, in the Mallorca, in the big Mallorca.
Okay. Miguel, did you get yours set up? I see somebody put their call in there. If you put your call in there, we'll look it up.
Yeah, I think Miguel is November 4, Mike Tango. I talk to Miguel every single day now, and I always copy his call, and I figure out he's in number 4, but he's in Puerto Rico.
Thank you, Miguel. There you are. November 4, Mike Tango. It's on his website.
Thank you, Miguel. Gracias, Miguelito.
You want to talk to the people a little bit? You want to, we're just sharing this challenge out. We let's see. Oh, here's another one that just came in. Let's see who else has got this on their page. KY4TG. I think you know this brother too. Look at this. Another one. This is Todd. Todd, we see in the chat, he is the champion of ham radio. He is around gobbling up all of the ham radio content and promoting it.
We got
every turn.
We got another one. November 5, Romeo Whiskey Charlie. Okay.
November 5, Whiskey Charlie?
No, November 5, Romeo Whiskey Charlie.
5, Romeo Whiskey Charlie. You're 5'9" into Missouri. Look at that. That's Tim.
Tim, yeah. Thank you so much, Tim. Appreciate that. Thank you for the support. And I don't know if Whiskey 2 Sierra Oscar X-Ray. They say, hey, Alex, long time not hear you. The Whiskey 2 Sierra Oscar X-Ray. I don't know if he had him, but
I don't know either. We're going to find out. He's a Red Sox fan.
Yeah, he maybe will put that in, brother. Don't forget
to
Phill video in your QRZ page. That's the Phill challenge.
We'd love that.
When you can go to America Bravo 8 Papa Romeo, he have the explanation how to do it in your QRZ page. It's very easy, and that will help a lot. So welcome aboard, and thank you for stopping by. Don't forget to open also another browser and put 100 watts and a wire in that browser and hit the like button, brother. And yes, I was missing you quite a few days. I don't see you on the live stream. Actually, I have this experience of the Flex 6700 with the Maestro.
Yeah. I've heard them on the radio, and they sound so good. And I think you probably needed a lot more time with it,
yeah, But man, I love my Kenwood radio. Man, when I actually used that radio for the first time, when you fell in love with something, okay?
Right?
And I actually turned on the radio, and the graphic on the Maestro looks very nice.
Mm-hmm.
And you say, "Well, that's a very nice radio." I mean, it's a radio. Oh, no, it's not a radio. It's a tablet with a touch screen and a couple
it's a computer.
It's a computer. And then you have the other stuff over there, and it has a delay. And I said, well, that's not my thing. So my thing is the actual radio. I mean, I love the 7300. I love this and that. The radio is gorgeous and expensive, and it's good. But you have to have, computer knowledge to operate that radio. And I don't have it. So I give away. I mean, I didn't give away. I said I give up on that radio. Of course, it wasn't mine. It was a friend of mine who gave it to me to test. Actually, a box, which is going to be used in the DXpedition.
That's really cool that they wanted you to do it.
Oh, yeah.
Just so different. I heard you. You sound a little pinched. And I know those guys can open it up. It didn't. You sounded like Alex, but not how I'm used to hearing you, you know. And I think it's just more, you'd need more time to kind of dial it in. I heard you okay.
And then, you know, you can go up to 6K with that, and it's amazing radio.
Yes.
Many friends have Flex and maybe don't like what I'm saying, but I'm telling you my personal story. I don't like
Yeah, it's everybody's different.
I like beer, and my body likes vodka. And, you know, we're still friends. And that's why they make different brands. You choose the one that you like better, the one that you fit on it. I think it's time for...
You got a loop going. That's what we need. I would do that for the next 3 hours. It'd be a dance-a-thon. That is the catchiest five notes in the whole world.
What is the big news for this weekend? What is going on? What is going on this weekend?
I think it's 11 notes. That's 11, I think. Weird. It's a weird timing. Well, this weekend, let me get back over to QRZ. We were excited to announce on Saturday that we had come in right under the, right under the line. It's happening at a strange time. Everything with 100 watts in a wire and W7HU, the YouTube channels are moving quickly. It's we could wait, and it's like never that thought. We don't have that kind of going in our bodies. Like we could wait. It just doesn't work for us right now. So we started to put together a special event station, and we did it. We got it in thanks to Bob, who helped us apply for the call sign, because you have to apply with the FCC for a 1x1, and you get it for a certain amount of time. And there was a little struggle there. It was a little tug of war, a little behind the scenes thing. There was somebody sitting on K4P, which I'm going to type in now.
And what does that mean? K4P. What is that? How you phonetically identify that?
Well, technically Kilo for Papa, but in this case, we'll be doing kidney for Papa, and we plan to hit the air on Saturday morning. I will be starting things off. I usually do a live stream Saturday morning, 9 o'clock, a meet and greet. Lots of people come by. You're all invited to come by. What I do is I slip in the link to join into the chat, kind of leave it under the mat on the back door. People can come in and hang out with us a little bit before we record at 10 o'clock. And so that's where we announced it on Saturday. I don't know why I was telling you about that, but oh yeah, that's when I'm going to start. I don't know if anybody else in our camp's going to start. We're meeting this week to talk about on-air shifts. Who's going to be running? Alex has a standard time that he's on the air. I have standard times when I'm on the air too. So, but we're going to have operators from around the country joining in. Kilo for Papa. I'm going to make this full screen so you don't have to stare at us any longer. These poor people. They have to look at our face, Alex.
Wow.
It's terrible, isn't it? They have to look at us so much. But K4P is now, the Spirit of Radio has obtained this call sign for a couple of weeks. And Cameron, he's handling this thing. So there will be a certificate. There will be QSL cards. And we plan to get on the air starting Saturday the 13th and run through the 20th, which is the following Saturday. You can see Phil's video, some information about Phill, the two channels, one purpose. It's us, our links to meet with us. The schedule of operators is going to be listed there. It's a sample of the certificate. We want a zillion of these. We don't want to make this hard. We've had conversations about this. But I'd love these to just be in everybody's kind of awareness. You know, work us and get it if you want that. Very cool. Some resources there. It was important for us to put resources there for the National Kidney Foundation, the National Kidney Registry, which are the top three. Very important there. Living Kidney Donor Network there. All this is very important information. Of course, you can find Phill on Instagram, Facebook. Again, he was told that social media may be what will ultimately save him. So there you are. K4P, kidney for papa. And we're all really excited to start working. That's going to be a really cool thing. I would listen for us on 20, 40, and 80. We have a time change coming, Alex, this weekend. So I wonder if other bands. Oh, yeah, we're doing some digital stuff too, right?
Yes.
You know what? I'm going to put this.
We have 3 operators that will do digitals.
I'm going to put this back on the screen because we forgot to do this in Spanish. And we got to make sure we talk to all the people. Let me try to get this screen share back up. Where'd it go? Okay. So I will shut up and I'll just kind of scroll down the page as you talk.
Okay.
And to our Spanish.
You scroll down the page and I will talk as
yes, sir.
Because you maybe don't know what I'm talking about.
I understand every word, and I believe every word. But I'll go down as you go.
That's great. So let me go. Okay. Bueno, estamos aquí anunciándoles la noche de hoy que tenemos un evento especial, Kilo 4 Papá, Kidney for Papa, talking about Papa Phill, hablando de Papa Phill. Y este evento va a ser desde el sábado 13, que es este próximo sábado, dentro de 3 días. Bueno, miércoles, pues, sábado, sí, dentro de 3 días. Y vamos a estar, corriendo en las bandas de HF, en Single Side Band, telegrafía. Y bueno, pues, como bien ustedes saben, esto es para tratar de ayudar a nuestro amigo Papa Phill a conseguir su riñón. Y bueno, pues ahí tenemos en la página de QRZ, Kilo 4 Papa, toda la información con respecto a Papa Phill, alguna fotografía de él, el video donde, bueno, él sale con su familia. Y también tenemos ahí un sign-in sheet, un calendario para si alguien quiere prestarse como voluntario para operar, puede entrar a ese calendario que hay ahí en la página de QRZ y entonces hacer el sign-in y pedir, bueno, el tiempo de operar que quiera hacerlo, ¿no? Decir la banda que quiera hacer, si quiere operar, se puede poner en contacto con Noviembre 3 Bravo Alfa Sierra, el amigo Brian, como ustedes están viendo ahí, donde dice, to view the current operation schedule, please click the calendar. So, pueden ir ahí, cliquear y ven lo que está ocupado, lo que está libre. Y bueno, pues ahí si quieren alguien, estamos buscando a alguien en Puerto Rico, si hay algún DXer en Puerto Rico que quiera unirse a Kilo 4 Papa, lo haremos. Y eso que ven ahí es un diploma que se le va a enviar a todas las personas que contacten con nosotros, se le va a enviar por correo electrónico el diploma. Y si quieren la tarjeta de QSL, bueno, mandan la tarjeta a la dirección que está ahí en el QRZ con un sellito y el sobrecito porque como van a ser muchas, tú sabes, esto lo estamos haciendo nosotros para donar nuestro tiempo y eso, pues imagínate, son 2,000 o 3,000 contactos, serían $1,000 y pico de dólares que tendríamos que buscar para pagar por el franqueo. Entonces, bueno, lo justo es que cada cual mandemos nuestra sobrecito, ¿no? Con el sellito. Así que eso es lo que hay. Bueno, pues muchísimas gracias ahí. Espero verlos a todos esta semana que viene completa. De sábado a sábado vamos a estar transmitiendo por Kilo 4 Papa, Kidney for Papa. Go ahead, Christian.
All right, beautiful. What a beautiful language. And we'll mention to Cameron, since we've given this away, we'll update this tomorrow, but it'll be for the Yesu. And the Yesu is, again, let me put it up here. This is the version of the radio we're going to be giving away next week. You want to do it next week? That's good. And we also, that's a shorter time, which means we need to break a goal. We have a goal of 164 people to enter.
We're going to break that.
We need to break that. Don't make us come out here.
New prize to the Spanish speaking. Ok, señores, hay un nuevo giveaway, hay un nuevo regalo que va a ser un FT65R, un handy talkie. A partir de mañana vamos a poner en nuestros 2 canales, 100 Watts and Wild y mi canal, el link para que ustedes entren una vez al día y puedan, bueno, pues la semana próxima, que el otro miércoles, estaríamos sacando el ganador. Y bueno, a lo mejor le toca a alguno de ustedes. Enhorabuena. Back to you, Christian.
All right. Thank you so much for that. The Yesu FT65 R/E. That's on the table now. And beginning tomorrow, we're told tomorrow you should be able to enter. to win. And again, you want to go to oops, I got the wrong one there. We want to go to here, I will fix this. Where we go to the website, save this, and here's where we want to go. You can write that down. It's pretty easy to remember, papaphilken.com, and then his call sign. Tomorrow you'll be able to enter to win the radio. We're excited to give that away. We thank W7HU-Alex for giving that away. Again, use that form that we talked about earlier at 100 watts and a wire. If you feel like you may be able to assist, perhaps you've gone through this process. Maybe you're a doctor. Maybe you've studied this field. Alex and I don't know everything there is to know about this. We're learning as we go too. Our goal really is to raise awareness. So maybe we can find somebody. A living donor is so much, I don't know if I want to say easy, but it's, I think it is more difficult to find somebody who's deceased and then finding a match for the kidney of the person who passed away. At least you can get logistics down. You know, with a living donor, you guys can fly together. And I believe, I want to speak correctly now, and Phill will have to let me know. I believe that Phil's insurance covers the information. Cost is a big concern with people. I know there's a fear with it too, but Phill let us know how the cost goes. And look in the chat, because I know Phil's here tonight, and if you have questions for him, by all means, ask him the question. Somebody added it to their QRZ page. You want to check that out. Let's see. Kilo. Oops, got to go over here. If you're new, let us know if you're new. I'd love to meet you. I know Alex would like to meet you as well.
Oh, yeah.
Kilo Juliet 7, India Echo Alpha. There he is, Peter. It's Peter in Washington.
Wow.
There you
Amazing.
go. Thank you. There's a 7.
Well, you know what? We maybe make the 50 states on Papa Phill challenge.
You think we should do a new challenge? This is how our meetings go, guys. By the way, this is insight into the brains of these two people you're looking at. You want to do a worked all states?
Oh,
It's perfect. Work all states. Who's going to keep track? We need somebody to keep track of this.
that'll be amazing.
You know we've got Missouri, we've got Florida, we've got Washington State, we've got Tennessee. Already tonight, I'm trying to remember the ones.
New York, New Jersey.
New York, New Jersey. So we need to get to 2 goals here. We're trying to get 50 states.
Man, we gotta, get tracking of that and see if we can make the 50 states.
We need somebody who's got a good mind to maybe make a map.
Oh,
and we can push a pin in
my
it.
friend. I have a good friend. His name is Frank. His Kilo Charlie 3 Hotel Romeo Sierra. He's from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. He have this Pasola net every Tuesday at 8 o'clock. And there is a guy, which is a Puerto Rican guy, who lived in Alaska. So we're gonna make him actually put Papa Phill video on it, put the challenge on it, and we will have Alaska. We just need to get Hawaii, somebody in Hawaii, and we have the 2 more difficult, which are the non-common everyday radio for us. So
we have a worked all state challenge now. This has changed. We are gonna. I wish I had the gavel. I need the gavel. I need the gavel to bang on the table. We've got a new challenge thrown. We can do this, guys. Here's Arkansas. Hey, we got a new one. We need to play the music. We probably need to dance. We'll dance for Randall here in Arkansas. He's give us a new state. Well, boy, we're going to have to really double back here and get our states together. But we've got Arkansas. Here we go. Just when you start getting into it, it goes away. But I think that's the beauty of it. Thank you, Randall. We appreciate that. Or if you like Randy, Rand, whatever you like. Yeah, we got to keep track now. See, this is where we need help. We need somebody to kind of craft a map for us that we can bring into our screen each week.
Oh, yeah.
And have a pin, a push pin into the place.
Man, we're putting so much pressure into Cameron. He's the guy that will.
Cameron's like, guys, stop thinking so much. Stop doing that.
Cameron will say, "Oh my goodness, Alex always, generating ideas, and I'm the guy who do all the job."
Yeah, these ideas, and you make me do this, but we have to do this part. So
Exactly.
yeah. So we're gonna have to collect. We're gonna start tonight. That's a new challenge for us. We're gonna figure out what states we have. So come back again and let us know. We're gonna keep track, and we'll track them here on this show. I think that's where we should do it, Alex, and bring everybody back in here. It'll be good to let us know randomly that, but I want to see you guys here. And then what we'll do is we'll go to your page and highlight you and celebrate you in dance. Boy, I don't know if they're going to like that idea. We probably need to get some attractive people to dance. It might be better. I'll work on that. We'll work on that. An attractive person. I don't know where you find one of those, but I like it. We also need to go more than 164 entries for next week. That's only a week's time. That's pretty tough.
We're gonna surpass that.
You think?
Yes.
All right. So Justin thinks a QSO map. But that's what I think we need. We need to be able to highlight. We'll check them out on QRZ and kind of push pin them off. And even if we have somebody with a map that I bring up on the screen and we color it in or we put a pin in it, we're going to work all 50. I like this.
Sure. That's nice.
I like it. It's good. And a goal of 164 entries for the Yaesu. Here's the radio again. And we're not going to keep you long tonight. I know Alex is a little bit under the weather, and I don't want to keep him too long. But we've laid out some new stuff for you guys, which is cool. That's the next prize there.
Well, Bob says name all the states, and I have the map up to highlight the states. So we have the map already. Bob, Kilo Charlie 3, Queen, Echo, Italy.
Okay. So Bob's got a map. He's going to put this together. But I think we need to start counting on the shows.
Yes.
We did a few tonight. I'd have to go back through the chat to start marking them down. But we know for sure we've got Florida. We've got Missouri. That's the two of us.
Mm-hmm.
Cameron's done this, right?
Yes.
So it's Michigan. How about Justin? Justin, have you done this yet? We're going to go check.
Yeah, Justin's
done, right? Is he Tennessee?
Yeah, let me see. Yeah, he's in Tennessee.
Okay. So
November 4. Lima Echo November. No, it's Kilo 4 Lima Echo November. I'm sorry, Kilo 4 Lima Echo November. K4 then.
Okay. Where's he at?
Yeah, he got him. We got Tennessee, of course.
Tennessee. Okay, we got that through Ben too. He's also in the chat. We got Ben tonight from Tennessee, so we got a duplicate there. That's great. That's awesome.
Yeah, duplicate is nothing back with.
No, it's great actually.
Because if you have two, one counts as single sideband and the other counts as FTA.
I think we should just put them in a push pin anyway, don't you?
Exactly.
Put them two in there. Put two in Tennessee. That's great.
Yes,
okay, that's great.
We have New Jersey.
Okay, you listening to this, Bob? We got New Jersey,
New York, Pennsylvania, and
I feel like there's others too, but we'll start collecting them more on the show. Where's our friend Todd, KY4TG? He's got this, right? Where are you at, Todd?
And who was the November 1 or the Whiskey 1? I think he was in Massachusetts, right?
Connecticut. Was it Connecticut? See, this is how ideas start to slip away. But now we're trying to backtrack here because we're going to make a map. And where was N4MMT?
In Puerto Rico.
Okay, Puerto Rico counts. That's an American territory, so we're going to put that in there.
It's not on the.
It's not on the mainland.
Not on the fifth state. It doesn't count as a state.
We're going to put a pin in. We're going to put a pin.
We're going to put a pin.
I will fight for this in our next Zoom meeting.
We can put the fifth state plus the U.S. territory.
Okay, that's fair. We just want to get everybody who's being nice.
For sure.
All right. How about did this one make it in? We have to check this one. I don't know.
Rick in Kansas. We have Kansas also.
Kilo India 5 ACO. Let's see if he's done this.
Was that Texas?
It is, but I'm not seeing the video yet. It's a challenge to you then. I'm glad you're here, Joe. He's in Oklahoma.
Oh, Oklahoma? Okay.
If he does it, we'll pull in Oklahoma. So this is the new challenge, guys. That's all. It's just a new challenge. And we need that. We need these goals. We need to know that it's kind of landing, that we're out here pushing for something and you guys are relating to it. So help us build this. It's fun.
Wow, imagine if we do that in 2-3 weeks and we have the 50 states in 2-3 weeks. That's amazing.
That'd be great. That'd be awesome, right?
Oh, yeah.
Hold on here. Here's a question. I don't want to miss this. Where do I donate? Okay, so I'm going to just assume that, and you know that's never good. Here's what I'm going to do for you, Joseph or Joe or Joey, whichever you like. I'm going to put this in the comments. Actually, let me put it on the screen. And I'll put it here. Now, look, if you're talking about donating your kidney and getting tested, you need to go to Papa Phil's website. I don't know that that's what you mean, but papaphilcan.com is the information for that. If you wanted to donate a prize that's going to be given away, on your screen right now is where you would go. I'll put it in the chat. You know, you can volunteer your time or your skill set. We don't know. We're coming up with ideas on the fly. Now we have to have people help us pull it off. And poor Bob is sitting somewhere in Pennsylvania looking for an old map that we can put push pins through. But anyway, in the chat is where you'd go if you wanted to donate some of your time, or if you've got a piece of gear that you wanted a ham fest that you can't use. You know, you can donate it here. Again, these prizes will not come to Alex. They will not come to me. We'll figure out a way. We don't want to burden you with shipping, but we'd prefer if it went from you directly to the winner. That way you saw the drawing and how that goes down. We don't want any money. We can't. I do think that at some point there will be a person that comes along who doesn't have the right benefits, who needs that support. But what would happen there would be they would set up their own funding thing. Alex and I have to stay clear of that sort of stuff because, for one, we also do on-air work. We're doing, you know, that's just not legal. So we can't do that. We're not set up to receive money. You guys understand what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying. Okay. All right. Papa Phill is saying good night. He's got a Zoom thing he's going to do. We appreciate you for stopping by, Phill, and giving up your time. We're going to be wrapping here, too, in just a minute. What did we forget, Alex? Did we say everything in Spanish that we need to say? We've got some new milestones, some new things we want to do. 164 entries into, here's the website for that. Write this down and enter tomorrow morning to win the Yaesu FT65RE. Tomorrow morning. We just need to reset because we gave away a prize tonight. Okay. 164. Go ahead, man.
Okay. Well, thank you so much. And thank you for the opportunity. I think this is great and it's getting much better. And with the help of everybody, we'll get Papa Phill a kidney. And we'll make him his dream come true. And we'll keep him for many years to come over the air talking to us and looking at our ugly faces.
The goal is, I think, once we get past all this virus, is that for sure we're going to have a get-together where we go and break bread and have a nice big meal where we sit around. And that would be another goal down the line where we all are together and play radio and eat food and be together again. Can't wait for that day. Can't wait for that.
We may you know, going to the cruise. We say, well, we're gonna set up the time and we go to the cruise. Everybody come to Miami. We take a cruise from Miami to the Caribbean, and we'll be on the cruise.
See how things develop. These
W7HU on the cruise.
This is how ideas start here. This is how the ideas start. Simple things turn into, yeah, let's try to do that. But that's good. That wouldn't be bad.
Oh, yeah.
And of course, somebody would say, look at Eric, make kidney beans as a side dish. That boy is up too late. He needs to get back to sleep. But if you've given a kidney, you can make a kidney bean joke. Is that fair? Why not? All right. All right, Todd, you keep us on the...
Send me the email with the map already, so we have the copy of how many state we count. I'm going to make sure we add it on.
Do we need to check one here? Let's see here. We got Wyoming. Let's see. W7HU-KY.
Wow, Wyoming, that's a very rare state.
Ooh! Hit the music. Hit the music, Alex. We'll celebrate you, Tom. Yes. Excellent. Excellent. Thank you, Tom. We appreciate you, man. Such an
very
easy
rare state. Wyoming is the
yeah,
most
it is.
state to operate to work is from Florida.
Don't forget that one. Don't forget that one, Bob. Don't forget Wyoming. That's a big one to get there. And there it is. The proof is on the website. Oh, we got to show it, though, right? I should show it. Then I'll let you go. I'm going to share it because
No, I'm not in a hurry.
It's share worthy. I know everybody's.
Here we go.
Look at that. Look at that. Yay, Tom. Tom in Wyoming. Excellent. That's a big state. That's a big get, man. That's a big one. It's going to be hard. Delaware is going to be tricky for us. I may have to go there. I have family in Delaware. I may have to go there and operate. I don't know how that would work, but you got to live in Delaware.
No, we're going to get, I talk to Delaware pretty much every week.
All right. We got a new challenge. So this is good. This actually gives a little bit more, you know, we talked about last night. It gives a little bit more honey. The challenge is cool and easy and simple to do. Put it on your QRZ page, but you're helping us work 50 states in doing it. That's a new thing. And that really is the spirit of radio right there. We like a challenge. So we got a couple.
We have to get that in while we are on the special event. We may talk to somebody on that state and we tell about the challenge. If you put it, we write it down and we update the map.
Yep. Pastor Joe is here. Light a candle for us. And Phil, Pastor Joe, always keeping me on the prayer list. I appreciate that. And if Alex needs the prayers, put him on it too. We know Phil needs it. Good to have a pastor on the team. Right, Alex?
Yes.
Can't be bad. But yeah, I don't know about Delaware. Don't understand that question, but I do have family there. I just don't think it would count for me. We're going to have a real person. Yep, 100 watts and a wire, bro. All right, where's he at? He's in Germany.
Germany. He's Trosten, Delta Echo 2 Tango Romeo Fox. He's a German guy who loves America. He has an American flag in his room, big American flag.
All right. Excellent.
He's my good friend, Trosten.
Real cool. I've seen him around too. That's good. Good to be here. Thank you for coming. I appreciate that. All right. I think that's probably going to wrap us. That'll wrap us there. We'll have to catch up with Bob and see. But what I'd like to do is on Wednesdays, we'll go through the list of people. We're going to try to convert some people too. We've got a new challenge. We'll go to the site, check it, passes, we dance, and then we move on. It's the best dance in the world too. It's short. That's the thing. It doesn't make you sick to watch us dance. Maybe let's make people sick by dancing too much. Okay, so Cameron saying good night. We appreciate you. Hello, Bruce. Hello, you're just getting in here. We want to let you know what's going on. The spirit of radio is almost like a movement. We are 2 channels coming together with our teams. We now have just one bigger team of people who are helping us raise awareness for hams in need. In this case, our first effort is for Phill, Alpha Bravo 8, Papa Romeo. His family and friends call him Papa. Papa Phill is a father and a grandfather. He's been a ham since 1971, and we have a challenge now for anybody who comes here to put this video, Papa Phil's video, on his QRZ page. His doctor, he needs a kidney. And his doctors told him probably his best way to find a living donor is to use social media. And so I don't know if we qualify as social media, but we are taking up the effort across our YouTube channels. We are simultaneously simulcasting this stream across Alex's channel. We're encouraging people to open 2 browsers. Other people are streaming this, open their browser too. It helps the channel. It lifts us all together as we do it. And it's not a de-expedition where it's very sexy and it's like, wow, everybody's flooding. This is real life. And this is a man who needs something to live. And we know that this may not be something that's so, it's not sexy. We're trying to help a man live. That's about as plain as I can get it. So anyway, just to let you know, that's what we're up to. We have a new challenge, 2 new challenges this week before we let you go. We're almost at 9:30 on the East Coast, 8:30 here. We want to do the giveaway. We want to reach 164 entries. You can enter once a day until next Wednesday. I guess Cameron cuts it off at some point before the show just to kind of put an end to it, but you'll have 1 full week. So you can enter up to 7 times here. Simple math, 7 times. And I'll share this with you too. This is where you want to go. It's on your screen here. You enter to win. Punch this in, papaphilken.com. It's in the chat once a day. Next week, we're going to pick a winner.
And somebody will win the FT65 R-E.
HT, I hear it's a good one.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So, there you go. And other donations are coming in. The main donation is what we're hoping for at some point. But all this is good. It gives us a little more taste, a little bit of honey, a little bit of sugar to get people involved. And tonight, we've decided to try to work all states by putting Phil's video on your QRZ page. And one last time for the night, I'll put it in there. And we'll go and check your page. We want to see that you're doing it. And then we'll dance. Everybody will have a good time. We'll smile. So we thank you. We thank you for joining us tonight. We appreciate your time. We know you have other options, other things to do, and television's probably better at night. I don't know. But Alex and I sure do appreciate you stopping by tonight and hanging out with us to raise awareness for a ham radio operator in need. Will you thank the Spanish-speaking audience for us? Let them know that we appreciate them and welcome them all the time to both our channels.
Ok, bueno, buenas noches a todos los colegas hispanos que están mirando 100 Watts en Wire y Whisky 7HU, a los hermanos de Puerto Rico, a Carlos Figueroa, a todos los muchachones ahí, a Ariel, a todos los muchachos, gracias por el soporte ahí, gracias por estar aquí. Recuérdense que tenemos el giveaway del walkie-talkie, del HT-K0STH FT65. Y bueno, pues nada, los esperamos en el evento. Y si hay alguien de Puerto Rico que quiera participar en el evento como estación, Kilo 4 Papa, déjenoslo saber ahí por correo electrónico y lo estamos poniendo en el schedule. Así que gracias a todos, buenas noches y que Dios me lo bendiga a todos. Back to you, man.
All right, thank you, brothers and sisters. We appreciate your time and the energy and the positive vibes for Phill. Please spread the word. Let us know when you do. Meet back here next week, 7 o'clock Central, 8 on the East Coast. We look forward to working all the states with the QRZ page. We'll look them up. We'll dance. We'll have a good time. So until then, you going to do it? He's going to do it. Uh-oh. Yeah. Until next time, brothers and sisters, we will catch you right back here next week, 7 o'clock Central. Good night, Alex, and 73, my brother.
Good night, and like I always says, God bless you all, and God bless America.
And by all means,